Welcome back to Hambel and Home Physical Education. So, today we're going to kind of talk about what the overload principle is. Now, if you think about the word overload, means over means more, and load means kind of just like what can something handle, what can something do. So, when we're exercising, it's always important not to just do it once for the fact that you want to be able to practice it a lot of times, but the more you do it, the more fit you're going to get. And this way of thinking also just applies to not just exercise, but also applies to a lot of things. So we're going to learn about the story of Milo and the bull, who is a legend, and it's going to help us understand how to exercise and why we practice it many different times, and why we always try to add on and make it a little bit more difficult each time. So, Milo and the bull. Milo is an ancient Greek wrestler renowned for his physical strength and Olympic videos. So he was really famous for being strong and winning a lot. But as the story goes, Milo owned a bull calf. That was his little pet. Each day Milo would carry and lift his calf. As the calf grew, so did Milo's strength. Until Milo could lift a full-grown bull. So the moral of the story is, the overload principle for exercise, gradually, meaning over time, progressively, meaning little by little, step by step, increase the stress on a body system, the system will adapt and get stronger. So basically what it's saying that because Milo kept getting stronger because his calf kept getting bigger and he kept carrying it every single day. So it didn't happen overnight, it didn't happen right away, but little by little, over time, he kept carrying the same bull, probably this longer distances, probably for longer amounts of time, but he did a little bit more. So say maybe that one day he would carry his calf a mile, or maybe for 10 minutes. And then the next day he would do it for like 11 minutes or 15 minutes. So he kept doing a little bit more and more each day. But the body is really smart, and your muscles and your heart are really smart because they will see that you're trying to add more and more, and they will adapt to it, meaning that they will kind of, if, for the same reason, if you decide to go run an extra 5 minutes or do 5 extra jumping jacks, and you're like, wait, I can do that. It's because your body is strong enough and can handle it. So that's why sometimes you're like, ooh, you know what? I read an extra 10 minutes more than I normally do. Your body can handle it. Your body's very good at adapting and kind of responding to different things like that. So whether it's working out, exercising, or reading, or doing math, the more you do it over a longer period of time, the more you keep adding on, your body will adapt, and that's how you build muscle, grow strength, make your heart stronger. That's how you keep getting better and better. That's why, like, if you notice, every single day, if you read 5 minutes, or then in the next week you do 10 minutes, and you'll see, like, even at the end of a week, you'll be able to do something differently. So that's the overload principle. And think about that when you're playing these games, or just in general. And think about how that applies to how we exercise and why. Think about, look for patterns while we exercise. Like why maybe at the beginning we do a small game, but then later on we do longer ones. And then the next time on Monday we do that, but on Wednesday then we do something a little bit more, same idea, but then we do something a little bit more. Maybe instead of a 5-minute video, we do a 10-minute video. So that's really what it is. And Hopefully, you'll see it applies not just, like I said, to exercise, but also applies to many different things. That's Hambel at home with the overload principle.